Hello Aquarius, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 23rd going to the 29th, and I know I'm late. Oh my gosh, I do really apologize. There has been a lot going on, which is why my energy is not the same. You will notice during the reading, but I'm okay, by the way, in case anyone was worried. I'm doing fine. But anyways, enough about me. I'm going to go into your reading. So Aquarius, for the air signs, there was quite a few messages coming in for you. And for those who are looking for love, that is coming up, and I will delve into that message for you in just a second. But this whole week is going to be really about protection. You might find that you'll be spending a lot more time in the home, decorating the home, doing the home up around this time. If it's not a physical home, this has a lot to do with your body. There is a lot of healing coming in, a lot of looking after ourselves. So if we have been ill, if we have had a little bit of a blip in terms of health, then this is a really good sign that healing is happening. However, you are in need to look after yourself around this time. So don't be afraid to take time off of work if you need to, or if you haven't got a choice to, this is really about looking after yourself. Now, for those who don't resonate with that, and I mean, there's another message coming in for you guys in terms of really stabilizing everything that you've kind of built up till now. So if things have been building, and all of a sudden comes to a stop, Aquarius, this is a key sign that we are being almost, I feel like we're going to be led somewhere else. But I'll get into that in a second. I feel as if this is just a natural cycle of how things are going to go. We've had our time to build things. Now this is a good time to stop. And a lot of the times if we have been overly doing it, that sounds bad, but I mean like overly working and burning ourselves out. If we are burnt out this week, it is for your protection of your energy. Don't get angry at yourself for not being able to do certain things that you might have had planned this week, but instead see it as a really good time to look after yourself and be grateful that we are able to have these sort of situations, because this does feel divinely guided, if I'm going to be honest with you. And another message that came through was you're going to have to trust in spirit a little bit more this week than normal, just because things might not look as though they're going the way that you want it to. However, in fact, I feel like it's going exactly the way that you want it to. You just don't realize it just yet, and you will start to understand when this week passes the actual significance of the events that might be occurring for you. So I do see a lot of forgiveness coming in. Expect yourself to emotionally feel releases every now and again coming up within this week. You might get old memories of certain people that you maybe had a grudge with, or had a grudge on. How do I put that in a sentence? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. This could also be people actually coming out the blue from the past, and we are having to learn to forgive and not forget, but to move past this and to release. And it doesn't mean that you will reconcile with someone who was absolutely horrible to you. What it does mean is that you're learning to not let this affect the rest of your life, because stress and anger and grudges, it's not very good for your body, and the more that you store it, it does deteriorate you and your health over time. That's why you see a lot of angry people have bad health. Do you know what I mean? Anyways, we're gonna go into the rest of the messages for you. So you're being asked to trust. Now, a lot of you, again, plans might not go as what we want them to, but it will get you to the end goal regardless. So if there is any spontaneous travel, any spontaneous events, anything that's calling you to pull away from something that you might be wanting to put time and energy into, so you have to put it into something else, this is going to be helpful for you after a while. But you'll see what I'm talking about when the week commences, right? I also do see, despite those messages, I do see you're protected, by the way, in case I didn't put that across and didn't make it clear enough. This is going to be a good week, okay? It's going to be a little bit, I kind of see you kind of on a tightrope. And it's almost as though I can see you trying to regain balance on one leg, where it's just like, but you will be able to keep moving forward, okay? But sometimes you have to stop to rebalance your energy to then move forward. And that's exactly what's coming up for this week for the air signs. Now, get ready to step into a new you. I do see within this week, most likely in the middle of it, but it's going to be different for everybody. Energy is fluid, so I can't exactly tell when during the week this is going to happen. But I do see good news coming in, and I feel as though we are going to be celebrating something. This can be as simple as, really just discovering or becoming this new part of yourself that you've always wanted to be, because you've spent a lot of time, Aquarius, knowing what you need to do to become a better person or to live the life that you want to live. But there has been that, again, past energy that's been holding you back, whether it's past experiences, traumas, and regardless of what it is, this cloudiness in comparison to this amazing color and sunshine that we're about to go into. We are learning to let that go, and we're understanding what is holding us back that we never knew, okay? So everything that happens this week is really divine, okay? Even the healing. If you have a night of purging and you're just crying out of nowhere, this is again a part of the process. And to trust the process is going to be very important. But exciting news, uplifting energy. There's a lot of optimism coming by the end of the week. And I also do see, as I said in the beginning, there is love coming in for a lot of you guys who are open to it. Regardless, I do see options. I do see a very, very special connection with somebody. This doesn't have to be love related, but there is a very big amount of care between you and someone else. And I see this really working out. So those who are single and are dating and wanting to be in a relationship, this is really good news for you guys. And any relationships that are already present, this is a really good step for the both of you. So I feel like things are being taken to the next level, which is interesting. Now, in terms of career, now this is where there's a lot bit of stagnancy involved, or we're having to adapt to certain changes that might have come out of the blue. You are more than capable of dealing with this, by the way. Just to let you know, I feel as though as much as it could be a situation where your instincts are firstly wanting to worry about it, they're saying here that this is going to be a really good situation for you if you learn to go with the changes. Being stuck and regimented around this time, as in like staying in one mindset and not being open to other routes to get to your destination and goal, this is not going to be a very good week for you if you are too stubborn in your energy. Go with the flow, allow things to change and shift how they need to, and go with it, okay? Because I promise you that spirit is taking you somewhere. You just need to carry on walking, okay? All right? Anyways, everything's going to be fine, all right? I like it. Some of you will definitely be changing your career path. This could be literally within this week, and again, deciding that you don't want to do something anymore and now is the time for change. Others of you are going to be planning this. This is just a thought for the rest of you. So regardless, your future is changing, which I like. I think we're dreaming bigger, better, but it's because of the changes that are happening this week that are going to help you make your mind up in terms of what you're going to be attracting in the future. Anyways, I've been talking for long enough. I actually have a lot of cards for you this week that I want to pull out. So we're going to go straight into those for you, my lovelies, and see what's coming out for you, okay? Here we go. I definitely feel like this week is divine, and I don't think we have much to, we don't have much to worry about. I feel as though we just really need to trust this week. Right, I'm going to pull these cards out. We've got 4 in this deck. I'm going to pull the rest out for you from another deck. Again, I do see love coming through. I'll show you in just a second, guys. Okay, we're getting lots of cards here. I guess this is spirit making up for the fact I'm late. Let's go with what we have for now. So in the oracles, we have Wisdom of the Oracle coming through here with the Fates. So again, a very fated week. This is also really good in terms of everything that you have put energy into. If you haven't received that back, this is a week of where you're starting to feel as though you're about to receive something quite big. Now, whether it's within this week that you receive it, or whether you start to energetically know that something is coming, this is a very good sign. I always say our soul and our spirit is kind of like 10 steps ahead of us, or maybe 5. We kind of know things before they happen, and that's how I explain intuition. It's just my theory. So when we have a gut feeling that something good is happening or something is changing, you don't know what just yet, listen to that gut feeling, because this is happening. 1 and a 7 goes to an 8 because of our karma. What we have put in, we're about to receive now. So this is really good. As you can see, she's feeling herself, she's loving herself. So this is really good, feel good energy that's coming up for you guys. And again, optimism. You know that you're being protected, and you will do within this week, which is nice. A change in the wind, as I have said, it does seem like there is a path that you guys were planning on going down that's now starting to change. Your future and your plans of the future is starting to change. This might be, again, a decision of yourself, Aquarius, but for a lot of you, this is going to be like your external environments are kind of pushing you to make these changes, because these cards come to life for me, and that's how I read. And you know, for any people who are learning, that's how you should read if you want to. If you have an imagination like mine, these cards come to life, and this is how I'm able to tell. It's almost as though I can see this kind of big gush of wind coming through, and as this zebra is walking in one direction, it's almost like this wind is trying to push you back. Listen to these signs and synchronicities when this happens. It is not just a coincidence, guys. When you feel as though you need to go backwards or you need to change paths, this is happening for a reason. And again, your external environment is going to signify this to you. It's going to signal you to make a certain change. Now, for a lot of you, this doesn't have to be a change in path, but it definitely is a change in what you're bringing to the path, because I almost see, because this card, and there's another card that I kind of see as a part 1 and part 2 of the story, is with this, it's almost like we're having to let go of something that's been weighing us down. You know, you might be moving home, Aquarius. I do get as if we're having to remove a little bit of baggage of the home, or baggage of what we felt was, you know, because home can represent base chakra for me, which is about ourselves. So there could be some things to do with yourself and things that you've been holding on to, how you view yourself or how you view the world even, that we're having to let go of first before we're able to move into this direction that we're wanting to go down. Regardless, there is a change, and you will start to see the signs around you. Not always within you, what around you will help you make your mind up, I think. Here, with the 1 and a 2 goes to a 3, so it's helping you to align yourself. So the changes that happen around you are divine. You then have soulmates coming in. So this is a very good time for connections here, regardless of whether they are love, romantic, or if it's platonic relationships. Regardless, you and someone else, or you and people around you, will help each other to grow. And this does feel like, Aquarius, that there is someone very special on the path with you, someone who you're likely to be taking moving forward, or someone who you are considering in terms of this plan. Or if it's no one that you know already, this could be a new relationship coming in. This could be a new friendship coming in. You are bringing in soulmates. Now, this could also be, here we go, the deep knowing here. That thing that we knew is coming in. It could definitely be a change in your path, definitely a change in your priorities, because a lot of you are going to be introduced to someone very special this week who is going to almost be a part of your future. So this looks really good. And again, this does go with the message that we had earlier with the fates and deep knowing here, about knowing that something is about to change, something is about to happen. And it is, yes, going to call for you to take action here. I like to see these two as the moon, which is your intuition telling you about something here, with Mars that you have to take action on. Okay, so a lot of good cards coming in for you. 4 and a 3, that's a 7. So again, it's to do with your destiny, it's to do with your divine life path here. And with the soulmates 4 and a 1 here, which is really about learning about your stability. Maybe building a home with someone here. Could be having a baby. Congratulations if that is you. But yeah, there's a lot of messages coming in. So we also have thriving. So this looks amazing. Again, I do see almost this burst of color and this burst of light coming out from within you here, and definitely to do with higher knowledge. So those of you who've been working on your intuition, this is a very good week where you are going to be able to see things from a higher perspective, to see things yeah, it feels like you're really connecting to a higher power this week, which is going to help you thrive. Divine ideas are coming in for you. And I also, again, see that any hard work and efforts that you've been putting into something for the longest time and not seeing results, I do see results coming in, and it does feel very, very good. But you then have purity coming through here. So again, this is really coming down to healing, in my opinion, just with the messages that we're having today. You know, I see healing, especially in terms of speaking up for yourself, speaking about your emotions, your feelings, communicating with others about how you feel about them, and also heart chakra. So throat and heart, this area is going to really be on the forefront here around this week. And flexibility. Now, flexibility goes very well with the message we had earlier about there being a change in direction, there being a change in paths, a new priority or something new is coming up for you, a new door is opening for you here, Aquarius, which is going to help you move forward towards where it is that you want to go. And flexibility, again, is asking for us not to stay too stuck, but to be open to exploring. As you can see, we were meant to be going forward almost with this tiger coming in. We're very determined, very focused on something. All of a sudden, we see a new door that we didn't notice before. A new idea is what could be represented by, or again, a person, whatever it applies to you guys. But flexible is saying, if your gut instinct is telling you to go down this new door, go down it. Even if you come back out and again head back on the same route, you have nothing to lose in a situation in terms of this trying something out and seeing how it goes. Okay, let's pull you out some cards as well. See what's going on for Aquarius for the week. Please, Spirit, what can you tell me? Judgment. So again, a good release coming in. There has been a lot of difficulty in your life, Aquarius. There has definitely been two situations that were very difficult for you recently. Now this could have happened within the last few months. Now we are learning to release this, okay? We are learning how to let something go, to forgive and to move forward, not for them but for ourselves most importantly. And I do feel like we're leaving behind the difficulty, and this is bringing in financial rewards. Not just that, but also stability. So the future does look bright as long as we are releasing and kind of putting our foot in the sand a little bit deeper now. So we are grounding ourselves a little bit more, which is quite nice. All right. We have the Tower, so there definitely was a breakup or some kind of big event that has happened that you are being called to release here. It could be anything to do with work or anything like that. So Tower and Judgment go nicely together. We are letting go of this, whether it's a breakup, whether it's a person, whether it is a work situation. However this goes for you, there was a very big event that caused you to see something for what it truly is, and it is an unstable situation. And with the Judgment card, you're having to accept the fact that this is just what it is, and now you're able to move forward with a fresh mindset, with a fresh outlook on this, a fresh perspective, which is helping you to move into the new door that seems to be opening for you. And to clarify the Tower, we do have the Four of Swords, so we are in need of healing with this. And just behind the Four of Swords, we have the Five of Cups. So in order to heal from the situation, we are needing to look at this from a different perspective. We are needing to look at the positives of the situation. And it feels like there wasn't a lot of positives in this, but even just the lessons that we have learned, which is what that Judgment card means, is enough to be a positive, is enough to be grateful for the situations that we've been through that is leading us to this new stable beginning, okay? Something that is long lasting. Again, whether it's a relationship and we're finally releasing an old relationship, how we were treated in past relationships, so that we can move forward into something more promising, then again, this is a really good time to take that moment to just stop in your tracks a little bit, to heal what is needed to be healed by a change of perspective, and then move forward again with stronger willpower and faith in yourself and spirit, which is going to be nice. If this isn't relationships, again, taking it how it resonates for your life, there was a situation that had a lot more negatives than good. All right, that's very clear. However, Spirit is saying the more that you focus on the negatives and what's gone wrong, you can't change that. Okay, there's nothing that we can do to change the past. It's already happened, and it's about accepting it now and actually seeing the positives that might lie beneath each of the negatives. You know, where there's a negative, there is a positive. That's just the way of life. And with the Four of Swords here, taking some time out to heal is going to be very important for you, okay? Because you are able to heal from anything, no matter how difficult. That's the amazing things, the amazing trait of humans, is that we're able to use our mind and our perspective to actually heal ourselves. Listen to Joe Dispenza if you don't believe me. We had Justice. So yeah, this could be a legal situation where we felt as though we have been betrayed. I almost feel as though this is more to do with an unfair situation. Now this is being brought to an end. It may not go the way that you want it to, but with Judgment, again, this is really where they are saying just trust in the process here. There is a windfall of money, there is a windfall of stability coming your way after the situation is let go of, okay? Anything else for Aquarius? Here we go, the Emperor taking control. This also is good in terms of any people that you're going to be meeting, because these people will be able to help you moving forward, by the way, to bring balance and truth into your life and maybe recorrect a legal situation that may have not been ended on a good note. I see that you might be meeting the right people here to help you overcome that and to receive your due karma and balance. Now, Temperance coming in, could be a Sag, definitely a fire sign coming in for you guys in the future. We have the Ace of Pentacles, which is being clarified by the Emperor. So stability, strength, courage, determination. I like the Emperor coming in because we're taking more control of our life and also learning how to balance ourselves as well as the situations around us. So this looks amazing, you guys. Should I see what's coming in for love? We have the Knight of Swords, interesting. We have the Four of Cups. So there does look like a quick offer that's going to be coming in for you. I wouldn't take the first offer. It feels like there's someone else who's coming in, because listen to your gut instinct. All right. I mean, this could be the same person, but they're approaching you two different times, regardless of whatever this is. The Knight of Swords coming in, there is a rushed offer coming in. Someone straight up telling you how they feel about you or wanting to take you out, whatever it is here. The Four of Cups says to listen to your intuition about this. We might miss this opportunity the first time or might have already, but it feels like it's coming back round again, and the two of you are going to be on a very different page. If this isn't the same person and this is someone else, I feel like the more that you are stable within your situation, this will happen after we've let go and found this ace, by the way. As I can see here, the Knight of Pentacles could be someone new who actually is more aligned to your energy. This person might be younger than you, or this person might be in a position of life where they aren't stable, but they're still exploring, they're still traveling around. They could definitely still be trying to figure out what they want to do, but they still have the ambition, they still have the drive, and they are very loyal here. Whereas if this is a first person or the first time they come around, this doesn't look very stable because you're not ready, they're not exactly ready either, and it does feel like a situation that could potentially be quite rushed. However, this is more about a slow, steady, and really kind of romantic love coming in for you, okay? I'm seeing any initial A's. Okay, there we go. All right, my angels, Aquarius, I love you guys. I will see you guys next time. I wish you all the best during the week, and thank you for being here with me.